Hey YouTube. So I just got back from date night with my husband and we went and saw the premiere in Sweden at least for Hidden Figures. Hidden Figures is a movie about three African American mathematicians, female mathematicians, um, and it is one hell of a movie. It is good. It's really good. It has everything. It has science. It has empowerment. It has a bit of romance. It has some humor. Um, it's very refreshing to see this type of movie, especially given recent events, unfortunately, especially in America. This is a movie that, according to me, could not have been released at a better time. Um, it is, yeah. It's also quite funny to see Jim Parsons in a role that is so close to Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory and yet so far removed from it. Uh, it's really funny. So basically, let me just and we're moving into spoiler parts right now. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, hi honey, please continue at your own risk. Again, I will be spoiling some parts of the movie. Of course, I mean, a part of these events in the movie are, part of history, so you know what's going to happen. The movie takes place in the early 60s, the space race, get the first man into space, and how the Russians got Yuri Gagarin up first, and then NASA's frantic attempts to catch up. Sorry about the shadow, that was my husband who was moving across the room here. And it actually tells us the story of, and sorry, I keep looking down, I have my phone with some information here, because all of the names and stuff, it's still fresh in my memory, but I just want to get it right. So it tells the story of Katherine G. Johnson and Dorothy Vaughan and Mary Jackson, who basically helped to put man in space and later on continued working for NASA and even, revolutionizing departments, education, things like that. It's an amazing movie to see. It's fantastic to see their journey, how they broke through so many barriers that were set up against them, because in the early 60s, parts of America were still segregated. And it's also great to see how Jim Parsons' character, Kirsten Dunst's character, and Kevin, I want to say Kevin Bacon, but it's not Kevin Bacon, it's Kevin Costner, how their characters evolve into working together, not only with a woman, but as they keep calling him in the movie, a woman of color. It's amazing to see. At certain points in the movie, the audience was even applauding for these ladies because they managed to do things, and like, it was just so amazing to see, and you were just rooting for them. The movie handles about things like, I said, race segregation, which at that time was still prevalent in the United States of America. And also in other parts of the world, apartheid in America, in South Africa, for example, things like that. It's, yeah. The movie has been nominated for Oscars as well, and I can totally understand that, having seen the movie. One of its biggest strengths is not only the acting, because believe me, the cast is doing a great job here. But it's also the fact that despite this movie being about things like racism and, the differences between men and women, sometimes, like how women were seen differently as men, like sometimes considered less able than men back in the time especially, it never gets overly preachy, and it never tends to push a message or a certain a certain conviction onto you. It just tells the story, as I mean, probably not exactly as it happened. There are gonna be some, like, embellishments here and there. After all, it is a movie. But yeah, I'm very happy to see that this movie has been nominated for 3 Oscars, one of which is the Oscar for Best Movie or Best Picture, which is interesting. The Oscars are very soon. They are, I think, in my time, it's going to be on Sunday night, and I am, curious to see what will happen here. So, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I strongly recommend that you see the movie. Like I said, it has everything. There's humor, there's science, there's, so many things. It's really well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it, as did my husband, and I think most of the audience as well, because even at the end of the movie, there was applause. I was also surprised to learn that one of the 3 ladies, and now I have to go and check Wikipedia again who that was. I think it's, oh shoot, sorry. Who was it? No, it's not. Like, it also gives you a little, at the end of the movie, they also tell you, like, what the 3 main ladies in the movie did after the movie ends. It's amazing to see what they actually accomplished, and Katherine Johnson is the only one of the 3 who is currently still alive, and she will be celebrating her 99th birthday later this year, which is just, wow, 99, huh? And, like, to imagine that all the things she has accomplished. I mean, NASA even, if I remember correctly, NASA even named a building after her, which is, wow, amazing. It's just amazing to see. So, like I said, if you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend that you go and see it. If you have seen it, please let me know what you think in the comments. I love to hear from you. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. The link for subscription is, well, you know where it is. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday, TGIF, of course. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!